up, my boys? It's iBroughtATentz here, bringing the YouTube forum another impressive video showing how to achieve a great kill-to-death ratio while being a productive teammate. What's going on, Machinima? My name is Mike, but I go by iBroughtATentz, and I stumbled onto that name because a few friends kind of mocked me because I took a really campy approach to this game, I guess you could say. But, you know, obviously I don't find it campy, I just find it strategically and smart. So what I did, instead of trying to fend them off, telling them, oh no, I don't camp, I decided to embrace it. So I made it my name, my gamer tag, and thus I had gold. Anyways, you guys, in this video, I'm using the TAR-21 with the red dot sight, which is not uncommon, but not common as well. And the only reason I'm using it is because I'm early in my prestige, and you know, I had to unlock the hollow sight because I try to unlock every attachment to every gun, because that's just entertaining for me, you know. I also got the AA-12 on swap because, just like I said, I'm trying to unlock every attachment for every gun, including shotguns. And yeah. Anyways, you guys, let's see here. What else can I say? I'm just gonna go on a mass killing spree. If I'm not sure, because this is gonna go into R0K Presents little category, so I'm not sure what he'll name the video, but this video will contain 120 kills with 19 deaths, which is redonkulous. Anyways, let's see, what will you get out of my videos and what sets me apart? Let's see. Well, believe it or not, I don't want Machinima money. I don't want to be publicly recognized. The only thing I want is the main objective, even if you go to my very first video on my channel itself, is to help people understand how to efficiently spawn trap on every map, on every game mode, and knowing every spawn to the map. I believe that if you gain something from a video and you actually adapt it to your own gameplay, that's just a success in itself. Of course, if it improves your gameplay as well. My purpose is to educate as much as I can, help out the people that are struggling. I know the game is fairly old, and I understand that a lot of people may know this as common sense, but there's a lot of people out there that rush spawns and break spawns and ultimately die to painkiller, noob tubes, commandos, stupid things like that. And you know, this can be prevented if you take a tactical and smart approach to the game. Another thing I like to do while playing the game is actually going for the objective and winning. I know, crazy, right? And a lot of people call me a try-hard. A lot of people will say this and that, but I've never actually understood the insult try-hard. To me, try-hard means a person that goes into the game with the mindset of actually winning. What? That seems crazy to me. Apparently, being good at the game or trying to be good at the game is now an insult. Before it was, you know, you suck or all this crap, but now it's that even if you do good, it's a bad thing, and that's just crazy to me. Anyways, you guys, as you can see, I'm running the emergency airdrop, and I will fail miserably because I don't know if you noticed, but there was a little bump there. I don't know why, and balls. I took me and one of my teammates out, unfortunately, and all my emergency air packages left the map. So that was clearly a fail. Anyways, you guys, I'm not exactly sure if you guys watch Optic Gaming, but they had a video a while back pretty much explaining that every single game battles and or scrimmage that they go into, they have a specific role for every individual player. And I guess what you could say is that what we have in common, me and Optic Gaming, is that we both go into a game with a strategy already in mind. Yes, behind all this mass rapage, there is a strategy behind it. And my strategy, I guess you could say, consists of having specific groups inside the party. And one group being the Indiana Jones group. Yes, Indiana Jones with the guy with the brown hat and the whip. And Indiana Jones, of course, is known worldwide for discovering things, you know, helping out people. And this group will consist of 2 players in my party that will generally plant as many bombs as humanly possible, as well as trying to defuse as many bombs as humanly possible, and of course running the UAV. If you can have 2 players that are generally pretty good at the game, you can pretty much have UAV throughout the entire game, which helps out immensely. Due to several reasons. One being knowing where they're spawning and spawn trapping the hell out of them. And the second being that it's a lot easier to plant when you know that they're not around you. And of course, if the team doesn't pick up on, putting on a cold-blooded class, you will just pick them off the entire game. And of course, these people will, the Indiana Jones are pretty much the most important piece of the puzzle. Anyways, you guys, the second group consists of another two people that are usually, what I call them, are ghosts. Ghosts. These people are usually people that can actually build kill streaks, which I'm not saying the other guys can't, but they can build kill streaks and without a problem. So they will usually run the 5, 7, whatever, either 9 or 11, doesn't really matter, but these people will generally go out throughout the entire game doing pretty much everything imaginable. They will try to plant, they will try to help people that are planting, because that's extremely important as well. And they will try to defuse and help people defuse. That's their entirety of their goal. So those are the ghosts. And the last group consists of one player, or if you have a party of 6, 2 players, that are the kill whores. And if you haven't noticed, that is my role for this specific game. And what the kill horde tries to do is know their spawn and make sure that they have the hardest time escaping their spawn. Over here, you'll notice, this is a perfect example. My team is trying to plant B. Of course, the Indiana Jones / ghosts are trying to plant B, and I'm doing my absolute best to make sure that I gather their attention. For example, this guy, I gather their attention long enough for my teammates to be able to plant the bomb. One by one, they'll come out trying to get the revenge kill, because as a human, their natural instinct, if they feel like they're being camped or if they feel like they're being spawn trapped, the guy that's doing the spawn trapping, that's who they'll go for. And as you can see, they planted the bomb easily because, like I said, I attracted a lot of attention. Now, a lot of people say, oh, that's not going for the objective, iBroughtATentz, that's not it at all, that's not what you should be doing and such. But if you look at it as a team standpoint, which that's how I usually roll as a team, not an individual, it makes it a lot easier to plant the bomb while there's air support up in the air rather than the fact of no air support in the air. It's just common sense, And as soon as I died, for example, they got the defuse. I wasn't attracting attention. There was nobody around me, which is why as well I'm running the TAR-21 with the red dot sight, not silenced. I never run the TAR-21 silenced because, like I said, when I run the TAR-21, either red dot sight or holographic sight, I usually try to attract attention as much as humanly possible, so they'll always come to me and try to stay away from the bomb. Anyways, you guys, if you notice that my teammates aren't really going for the plant at this point, it's because a lot of teammates were actually going for a lot of kills, being to the fact that a few friends actually prestiged with me at the same time, and a lot of people were trying to unlock attachments, and clearly we were outplaying them, and clearly we knew that we could go into the next round and easily win. So that's what we try to do, and clearly we're gonna do just that. Anyways, you guys, if you want to spawn trap, this is an amazing spot. I will strongly recommend it. I'm not going to say that you're not going to die if you sit in this spot, but what I will say is that if you use this properly and you use this smart, you'll get a lot more kills than deaths. And at the end of the game, or at the end of the, at the end of the game, that's what it's all about, making sure that they're locked in their spawn and they have a hard time getting out. Anyways, as I told you, we lost the game on purpose, but shit happens. Anyways, you guys, there's a lot of people out there asking me, iBroughtATentz, why is it that you run an emergency airdrop? Why not chopper gunner or AC-130? Well, the reason being, because I actually like to help out my teammates gather kill streaks as well. I usually get the AC-130s or chopper gunners. I thought this was actually a chopper gunner, but unfortunately it wasn't. But what I usually like to do is I give them the attack helicopters, I give them the Harriers, I give them the sentry guns, the Predator missiles. I give them a lot of stuff. If you ask any of my teammates, they will give me the nod of approval. And it just seems kind of fair to me. They're risking their lives trying to plant bombs and such. And the least I can do as a kill whore is to plant emergency airdrops and try to give them kills with my kill streak. Because at the end of the day, believe it or not, I am a team player. And anyways, you guys, if you haven't noticed by this point, you know, as I said at the beginning of the video, I usually stick to the left side of this map because it's easy to protect both points, both little bombs. And, you know, it's just a great spot to be at. And if you guys want to try it out and adapt it to your own gameplay, leave feedback. Hey, you know, it'll be much appreciated, you know, because I actually went into a game where one of my teammates actually used the exact same strategy that I was using. And let's just say he's not the greatest in the world, but he was amazed on how well it was actually working. That's my objective, making you guys better as a whole. For example, if this video goes up and, you know, everyone dislikes my video, but only if one person liked it and messaged me telling me, hey, iBroughtATentz, thanks a lot for the commentary, bro, it actually helped out my gameplay, I will be satisfied. I will be a happy dude. I will sleep easy that night, knowing that I actually helped somebody improve their gameplay and, you know, make the game more enjoyable for them. Anyways, you guys, most of my kills and deaths come in the next 3 minutes, so this is pretty entertaining to watch, these last 3 minutes. And one thing that I would suggest you guys use that's different from my setup that I have now is, instead of using semtexes, use claymores. I would strongly suggest this because claymores actually can prevent people from spawning in a certain area. For example, spawning behind you. Right here you'll notice that I go into a spot that I'm not very comfortable being with, so I quickly make myself to the other side of the map because that's just the side that I'm most comfortable with. Claymores. If you plant a claymore on my let me wait right there. If you plant a claymore right here, they will not spawn in this particular spot throughout the entire game. They will only spawn inside the house and on the right hand side of the house. And the claymore can also be used as a defense mechanism, which if you plant a claymore there and they obviously will explode it, you'll obviously know that they're there. So claymores are a lot more helpful than semtexes if you're trying to spawn trap on this particular map, in my opinion. So that's just a quick little tip and trick that you can apply for your own gameplay. Just that single thing. If you want to use it, of course. If not, then, you know, it is what it is. And over here, I'm trying as hard as I can to make sure that that bomb doesn't blow up. But unfortunately, I get shot. But, you know, fortunately, one of my teammates manages to defuse it in the clutch because there was like 2 seconds left, and thank God to him, because if this guy hadn't defused it, I probably would have not posted this game up, because I never post up games that I lose in, because I just feel that games that I lose in have like that bitter satisfaction. And for the next minute and 40 seconds, I'm pretty much gonna create the ultimate sacrifice as a kill whore and as a YouTube commentator, and that's give up your KD, because I like to protect the objective. And that's what I'll try to do, even if it costs me, you know, going from 120 to 10 KD to 120 and 19 KD, which is a notable difference for sure. But of course, I protect the objective. That's my main goal, no matter what. And that's just what I try to do. Anyways, you guys, in the last minute over here, I'm pretty much gonna say goodbye. Thank Rock Lobster for giving me a chance to post this commentary up. And if you'll notice, this is complete annihilation at this point. If you can spawn trap, you can pretty much dictate an entire game. Anyways, guys, like I was saying, I wanted to give a great big thanks to Rock Lobster. If this manages to make Machinima, kudos to you, my man. You deserve a lot more subscribers than you have, which at this point is like 15,000, I believe. And if you guys liked my commentary and you found it entertaining, feel free to come and subscribe. I will do my absolute best to make the subscribers happy. Like I said, I pretty much generally try my best to entertain / provide informational tips. And I finished off on a nice little triple. I finished 120 to 19, dictating the entire match. This has been iBroughtATentz, signing out.